This video is brought to you by Project Management Solutions Limited, a Bahamian business committed to showing you ways to use project management skills to make your life better. All good things must come to an end, as they say, and on a project, that's no exception. But how do you know that the project is successful? Just merely delivering the product, service, or result to the stakeholder is not the only thing you should be concerned about. The way that the project is determined a success is if it meets the stakeholders' expectations. In this module, you will be introduced to the close project or phase and close procurement processes. At the end of this module, you should be able to examine the purpose of the close project or phase process, describe some activities that should be completed as a part of the close project or phase process, and explain the steps that should be completed as a part of the close procurement process. The close project or phase is concerned with completing all of the activities associated with closing out the project management processes in order to officially close out the project or phase. In this process, you will review the scope baseline and other project documents to make certain the work reflected in the documents is complete and accurate. The project work was accepted and verified in the Validate Scope process. Remember that the project scope is measured against the project management plan, so by this point in the project management plan and associated project documents should be complete and up to date. The project information that you are collecting during the process should reflect the characteristics and specifications of the final product. Be sure to update your resource assignments as well. Some team members will have come and gone over the course of the project, and you need to double check that all the resources and their roles and responsibilities are noted. Once the project outcomes are documented, you will request formal acceptance from the stakeholders or the customer. They are also interested in knowing whether the product or service of the project meets the goals the project set out to accomplish. With updated records in hand, you will have the project results to share with them. The close project or phase process is also concerned with analyzing the project management processes to determine their effectiveness and to document lessons learned concerning the project management processes. Another key function of the close project or phase process is to archive all project documents for historical reference and to perform administrative closure procedures for the project. This may include documenting the exit criteria for the project or phase, transferring the results of the phase or project to the operations area of the organization, and/or collecting project records and performing audits and lessons learned. Every project needs closure. The completion of each project phase requires project closure as well. Just like a project, procurements have life cycles of their own, and so procurements have to be closed as well. The closed procurement process involves completing and settling the terms of the procurement. It supports the closed procurement process because it determines whether or not the work completed in the procurement cycle was completed properly, satisfactorily, and accurately. This is called product verification. Projects with multiple deliverables may have procurement requirements for some deliverables, but not necessarily all. The closed procurement requirement is only necessary in terms of the process. It's only necessary in instances where deliverables have procurement requirements. Discussion questions. What is the purpose of the closed project or phase process? What are some activities that should be completed as a part of the closed project or phase process? And what are the steps that should be completed as a part of the closed procurement process?